Lovely guys, we're just going to go through your standards now for 23.3. We'll give you a couple of different options, so make sure we check this out before we come in. So we're going to go through it really quickly. On the count of 3, 2, 1, the athlete must start beyond the tape line. They're going to run in to start their wall walks. Now when they start their wall walks, they must start with 2 hands touching this line at the start. Matthew's then going to press himself all the way up, control himself all the way in towards the wall, so that both hands, just even the heel of the hand, touches this tape line for your rep to count. He must control it all the way back out. Both hands must pass and clear that line before his feet come down to the ground. So he must touch and touch on either end. And no rep on the way down will also look like this. So if we just say Matthew's done his repetition, let's say he's on the way back down, and his hands do not get to this line, but his feet now touch the floor, that is now a no repetition. Alright, so we must touch the tape at the start, touch the tape on the way in, and control it back down and touch that tape again for our RX standard. For our scaled option, we're going to start with 2 hands in front of this line. Alright, Matthew starts on the floor, he presses himself up, big step up the wall. He then must just clear this line so no hands are touching this tape, to then control it back beyond, to control back to the floor, and that's going to be our scaling option for our wall walks. Alright, so from there, Matthew is going to move over to his rope. Now guys, counting double unders does get quite tough. What I would say is make sure we count the jumps. So let's say Matthew's going to try to give us a set of 10. Jump 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If he fucks up, let's say, can you give us one there when he fucks up? He does a couple on our count. 1, 2. I counted 2, but technically that last repetition you messed up on, so I must go back 1 repetition. Technically only did 1 good double under there in that set. So if they do mess up, go back 1 repetition because it probably doesn't count. Alright? Make sure you are counting the jumps, it is quite fast. Obviously then you're going to move on to your barbell. Obviously then you have your single under option as well, or counting single under is a little bit easier to count. If they do mess up, that last one didn't count as well. On your barbell, barbell starts on the floor. You must jump that barbell all the way up above your head, and you must stand to full extension so everything's in a row. Alright, you drop it down. Any variation counts. You can full snatch it, you can power snatch it, loads of different options. And no rep is if Matthew doesn't stand up to full extension. So he's going to give us a good repetition. He catches it and then he just drops the barbell. Fully stand up with that. That again will be a no repetition. Alright? If you don't lock out your arms, so if you catch it with a bent arm and you stand up, alright, we must lock it out. So again, just make sure we stand up to full extension on that one. Anything else I have to say on that one? Split snatch. Split snatch does count. Yeah, I'll actually tap the Shane O'Mahony, shout out to Shane O'Mahony on this one. If you do this one, you must stand up to full extension again. Shane O'Mahony is going to be the only person here that's going to give that one a bash. Well done, Shane. Guys, make sure you stick to your standards. Make sure again you're hitting your targets on your line. Judges, make sure you're counting your repetitions. Athletes, you can also count your repetitions in case they get messed up. And on our snatches, we stand full extension. Tie break time, so we try to push for them. Good luck.